Hey folks, here we are mid-July. It is the 16th today. This plot here you're looking at, I can't remember if I showed this at all earlier, but as you can see it's been worked. My buddy and I just finished up on this yesterday. This is the bottom part of the plot. Let's say it's a couple acres or so up on top of the hill there. There's plenty more, but what I've got in here is Antler King, that brassica mix of theirs, red zone maybe. I planted it in here for a couple of years, and that stuff is incredible. I mix in it some Whitetail Institute wintergreens. I don't know why, but wintergreens is the first thing I planted in here, and they do really well. But that turnip mix is really, really something else. This is a great plot. It's got a lot of definition to it, a lot of corners. I've got water holes up on top. I'll show you those, but I've got 8 or 9 apple trees in or around the plot, and all kinds of places now where they come into the plot. But okay, here I am up on top of that plot. I was just back in that corner. There's where I was mowing. That tree stand is right there. Anyways, up on top of the hill, got a nice little apple tree right there. That's finally the first year this thing's actually going to put out real apples. It goes back in there where that rock is in the middle of the screen. It goes back behind there a ways. Of course, the platform. Just something quick I want to point out. I know I've mentioned this before, but the opportunity was here in this plot, and you'll see right here I've got a water hole. I dug this one out several years ago, probably a couple feet deep. Now, this area right here, I'll tell you during the hunting season, it looks like a water hole outside of a dairy barn. It's incredible. The deer tracks are just on top of each other. Well, here we are 5 weeks after planting. You can see this plot's coming along good. I'm sorry if we've got sunspots here. I'm trying to get in the shade to do this, but this plot's doing good. Again, we've got Antler King, what is it, honey hole? I think it's honey hole. It's got the turnips and stuff in it. I've got honey hole in here and Whitetail Institute wintergreens, and they're doing good. I'll show you another view here. Now I'll try to give you a view of most of this plot. Goes back into here, that little panhandle area, apple trees, and then back over, back into there. I've got a couple of water holes that the deer use an awful lot, and then I was just back down over the hill into that corner. This is quite a plot. This is good stuff. I want to say now at 5 weeks, it averages about a foot high. Got about another 5 weeks of growing. This stuff will be knee high anyways, and the leaves on it will be huge by the time the archery season rolls around the end of September. So I plant this stuff every year. It's good stuff. The deer love it. It's pretty easy to grow. Thanks for tuning in.